Hello children, welcome to science class. Children, now we'll discuss about chapter 4, heat. In this chapter, we'll discuss about what is heat, temperature and its measurement, transmission of heat. So first we'll discuss about what is heat. Heat is a form of energy. Okay. The active agent which is responsible for the sensation of hotness and coldness is called heat. Let us see. When we work is done, energy is produced, and this energy may be heat energy. Children, remember, heat cannot be seen. It can only be felt. For example, when we rub our palms against each other, we feel what? We feel warmth. Okay. While rubbing our palms, heat gets transferred from our body to our hands and we feel its warmth. Then measurement of temperature. When we touch an object, we feel its hotness or coldness with respect to the warmth of our body. Some objects appear cold to us because our body is relatively hotter than them. But our body is not a standard to measure heat. Also, while touching objects with our hand, there is a danger of burning or freezing it. So, there is a standard unit to measure the temperature. Temperature is the measure of degree of hotness or coldness of a body. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. It is a measure of the heat energy present in it. Thermometer is a reliable device to measure hotness of a body. So children, you remember the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Okay, and its symbol is K. So thermometer is a measuring temperature device. Through thermometer, we measure the temperature. A thermometer is made up of a thin, long and uniform glass tube called capillary tube. It has a bulb at one end, a silver colored liquid called mercury present in the bulb is used for measuring temperature, and mercury is also known as thermometric fluid. Here you see one figure is given. This is the figure of a clinical thermometer. Inside glass stem, a capillary tube is there. Okay, and inside the ball, mercury is present. Okay. Thermometer works on the principle that heat energy causes expansion. When solids, liquids and gases are heated, they expand. The expansion of any substance upon heating depends upon the material it is made up of and the amount of heat given. The extent of expansion is very less in solids while it is quite high in gases. So, expansion of liquids is usually monitored to measure temperature. Children, there are two types of scales are there: Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. In Celsius scale, the temperature at which pure water freezes at the sea level is taken as the lower fixed point, whereas the temperature at which pure water boils at sea level is taken as the upper fixed point. So, the lower point is 0 degree Celsius and the upper fixed point is 100 degree Celsius. The scale between these fixed points is then divided into 100 degrees. Okay. So children, here you remember this is the formula of temperature to convert Celsius and Fahrenheit. 5 by C equal to 5 by 9 whole bracket F minus 32. Here F means Fahrenheit. Okay, and C means Celsius. You remember. When the bulb of thermometer is placed in contact with a body, the shining thread of mercury expands and moves up in the narrow capillary tube. You get to know the temperature by reading and graduation corresponding to the mercury thread. Then clinical thermometer. Here reasons are given why we use mercury as thermometric liquid, because it expands easily and uniformly on heating, can be used over a wide range of temperatures, easily visible, being opaque and shining, does not stick to the side of a glass tube. Okay. Then clinical thermometer, you see. A clinical thermometer is used to take the body temperature of a human being. It is also called doctor's thermometer. If we look carefully at a clinical thermometer, we will find that the scale on its stem shows temperature from 35 degrees Celsius to 43 degrees Celsius. So, here lowest point is 35 degrees Celsius and highest point is 43 degrees Celsius. The normal temperature of a healthy human body is 37 degrees Celsius and it never drops to 35 degrees Celsius or rises to 43 degrees Celsius unless certain drastic conditions are reached. A clinical thermometer is almost the same as a laboratory thermometer, but has a silent side bend or nick in the capillary tube just above the ball. Here you can see one nick is there. To check the body temperature, the thermometer is normally placed in the mouth. The mercury in the bulb expands according to the temperature in the mouth and its level increase in the capillary tube. We take out the thermometer from the mouth. At least we keeping its bulb in the mouth 1 minute and read the marking on the scale to know our body temperature. Why does the temperature in a clinical thermometer not drop when it is taken out the mouth? Actually, when the thermometer is taken out of the mouth, the mercury in the bulb contracts as temperature outside our body is normally less and the mercury columns breaks at the nick. Thus, the level of mercury remains the constant even after taking the thermometer out of the mouth. The mercury in the stem is brought back to the bulb by giving a few soft jerks with our hands before the thermometer is used again. Okay. Then some precautions are needed. Here some precautions are given we should follow by using the clinical thermometer. First one is the thermometer should be washed before and after every use, preferably with an antiseptic solution. Before measuring the temperature, make sure that the mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius. You can do it by holding it firmly and giving it a few jerks. Keep the thermometer ball properly under your tongue or arm at least for 1 minute. To read the temperature, keep the thermometer at eye level. Always handle the thermometer carefully. It can break if it hits against some hard object. Never hold the thermometer by the ball. Okay, so these precautions we should follow. Then comes to laboratory thermometer. Here you can see just like a clinical thermometer, but here no nick is there. Different types of thermometers are used to measure the temperature of different objects. One such thermometer is laboratory thermometer. A laboratory thermometer measures the temperature generally in the ranges of -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. So here lowest point is -10 degrees Celsius and highest point is 110 degrees Celsius. Another type of thermometer is maximum minimum thermometer. It is used to measure the maximum and minimum temperatures of the body. Not body, it is measure the day. Okay. In weather reports, the temperature reported in different cities is measured with maximum minimum thermometer. So, by using maximum minimum thermometer, we know the temperature of the whole day. The precautions needed while taking temperature with a laboratory thermometer are the same as those of a clinical thermometer. In addition to those, a laboratory thermometer should always be kept upright and not tilt. Also, the bowl of a laboratory thermometer should be properly dipped in the substance whose temperature is to be measured. The bowl should be touch the base or the side of the container. Okay. Then transfer of heat. Children, through three type of modes. Energy means temperature can transport or heat can transport. They are conduction, convection and radiation. Okay. So next part we will discuss about conduction, convection and radiation. Okay. After this you read properly. Thank you.